Today, we gotta interview Mr. Chin. What his thoughts on this Aston Martin Valhalla?
Impressive, definitely. The design, the shape, a very typical of the modern hypercar shape and design. And the back, the diffuser, impressive, very huge. The light is a bit of the Devo type of lights. So can't afford a Devo, maybe take this. And then the seat is F1 inspired seat. The movement of the pedal is moving forward to the seat rather than the seat move forward to the pedal. Nothing can be seen yet, but okay, it's just another car. Looks good. Comfortable sitting in, but whether it is nice to be driven around, yet to be seen. Okay, so that's basically the first impression of the car. I guess the one that get attracted is first is an Aston Martin, okay, the name, and also the design. No, not a traditional Aston Martin, but a more F1 inspired Valkyrie, evolved sort of baby Valkyrie. So if you can't get a Valkyrie, maybe this is a better alternative to have around. Like I said, all the aerodynamics look all very impressive. It do attract a lot of attention if you ever drive this car on the road. Unlike a normal saloon sport car, the traditional look, but this one is basically more of a hypercar, supercar type of design. This is a very tricky question. If you are compared to a Bugatti, obviously this is cheap. Then what are you benchmarked with in the market today? And correct me if I'm wrong, I was told that first the engine is basically a V8 4-liter turbo hybrid assist engine produced by Mercedes, which used the GTR Black Series, which I have one. How much I pay for a GTR? In Malaysia, I pay 1.6 million, so that's about 300,000 pounds. And this is double a GTR. The body is different, the name is different. So depends how you look at it. Okay, 999 units, I was told. So very much of an ego trip. I mean, there's no right or wrong. It's like watches. You pay tons of money for a Rolex or Patek Philippe, they all tell the same time. So question is, you want to value the car based on the performance? There are plenty of cars that can do similar performance. Engine, Mercedes has the same engine. Aston Martin brand, Aston Martin is Aston Martin. There will be some funny brand coming out using the same thing. They can't demand the price. So it's all about branding, ego, and you have one, people don't have. That is a value. Okay, so very much debatable. Will I add this car to my JPM collection? A difficult question to answer, but however, for those who follow JPM collection, we know that we buy any car every other day for the reason that we have them. So for this particular car, what reason do I have if I were to buy it, or simply because it is an Aston Martin? It's a very good, famous brand as far as car is concerned. However, would I pay 600,000 pounds for this car? Then again, it all depends on the values that I see in this car. Some people buy car because of the performance, the look of the car, or the brand. For GPM collection, also has the same reason, but we also look at the values of the car in terms of from the investment point of view. From we able to monetize the investment that we have to do other things. It all depends on how Aston Martin dealership come to us and propose to us, the value proposition of this car. All the things that I've said about this car, that it's all about my personal view, or maybe to a certain extent, the JPM collection point of view. No right and no wrong to what we said. However, for the JPM followers, the fans, okay, please comment on your view of this particular car. Obviously, some of you may not have the privilege of what I'm having now, standing next to the car, see the car physically and everything. Most of you will probably see our video, our photo, or maybe some of the video and photo shown in the internet or YouTube. Okay, but however, feel free to comment. Okay, we will love to hear from your comment to JPM about this car. Okay, and we really appreciate your comment, and we look forward to see you and hear you again when I go to the next interview with the team.